But there are 5 kids already on the bus. 5 kids get on at my stop. 5 more get on at the next stop. And 5 get on at the last stop. True or false? What is the bus driver's name?
Oh, no!
Problem number 1. Miss Fibonacci has this chart of what month everyone's birthday is in. Number 1. Which month has the most birthdays? Number 2. Which month has the fewest? Number 3. Why doesn't February have a W? Number 4. Don't you think this chart looks like sort of like a row of buildings? Number 5. Do you ever look at clouds and think they look like something else? Number 6. What does this ink bot look like to you?
The whole morning is one problem after another. There are 24 kids in my class. I just know someone is going to bring in cupcakes to share. We sit in 4 rows with 6 desks in each row. What if Miss Fibonacci rearranges the desks to make 6 rows? 8 rows, 3 rows, 2 rows? I count the 24 kids in our class again, this time by 2. Jake scratches his paper with 1 finger. How many fingers are in our class? Casey pulls Eric's ear. How many ears are in our class? The new girl, Callie, sticks her tongue out at me. How many tongues in our class? I'm about to really lose it.
Unfortunately for me, lunch is pizza and apple pie. Each pizza is cut into 8 equal slices. Each pie is cut into 6 equal slices. And you know what that means? Fractions. 1. If I want 2 slices of pizza, should I ask for A, 1/8, B, 2/8, or C, 2 slices of pizza? Number 2. What is another way to say 1/2 of an apple pie? A, 2/6, B, 3/6, or C, la moitié tarte à pompe? Which tastes greater? A, 1/2 of an apple pie, or B, 1/2 of a pizza? We haven't studied fractions yet, so I take 12 carrot sticks 3 at a time and eat them 2 at a time.
In the afternoon, every subject is a problem. Social studies is a geography problem. The Mississippi River is about 4,000 kilometers long, and M&M is about 1 centimeter long. They're all 100 centimeters in a meter, and 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Number 1, estimate how many M&Ms it would take to measure the length of the Mississippi River. Number 2, estimate how many M&Ms you would eat if you had to measure the Mississippi River with M&Ms. Bonus, can you spell Mississippi without any M&Ms?
This is a word problem. Male plus fox equals male fox. Does lipstick minus stick equal lip? Does tuna fish plus tuna fish equal corn fish?
Physical education is a sports problem. In 1919, Babe Ruth hit 29 home runs, batted .322, and made $40,000. In 1991, the average Major League Baseball player hit 15 home runs, batted .275, and made $840,000. Circle the correct answer. Babe Ruth is less than the average modern baseball player. Is Babe Ruth greater than the average modern baseball player, or is Babe Ruth equal to the modern baseball player?
We're just about to go home, and Rebecca remembers the special birthday cupcakes from Mom. There are 24 kids in the class, and 24 cupcakes. So what's the problem? Rebecca wants Mrs. Fibonacci to have a cupcake too. Everyone is going crazy trying to figure out what fraction of a cupcake each person will get. I'm the first to figure out the answer. I raise my hand and tell Mrs. Fibonacci. I'm allergic to cupcakes. Everyone, 24, believes me. No one has to figure out fractions, and everyone gets one cupcake.
I staggered to school. I'm a math zombie now. I have to find something to break the math curse. I decided to try chocolate. My favorite candy bar is usually 50 cents. But guess what? Today it's on sale for 50% off. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Where a equals the number of letters in the first name, b equals your age, and c equals your shoe size. I decided to buy liquors instead. Good choice.
Oh my gosh, friend.
I pulled out my money. I have a $5 bill, a $1 bill, a quarter, and a penny. George Washington is on both the quarter and the $1 bill. Abraham Lincoln is on both the penny and the $5 bill. So which is true? A, 1 Washington equals 25 Lincoln. B, 5 Washingtons equals 1 Lincoln. C, 1 Washington equals 100 Lincolns. Or D, 1 Lincoln equals 20 Washingtons. Don't forget to show your work. Extra credit. How do you think Thomas Jefferson feels about all this?
I am now on raving math syndicate. What if this keeps up for the whole year? How many minutes of math madness would that be? What's your problem, says my sister. 365 days equals 24 hours and 60 minutes, I snarl. Dinner brings no relief. While passing the mashed potatoes, Mom says, what your father says is false. Dad helps himself to some potatoes and says, what your mother says is true. I think about it for a minute. If what Mom says is true, then what Dad says is false. But if what Dad says is false, then what Mom says isn't true. And if what Mom says isn't true, then what Dad says isn't false. But that can't be true because he says that what Mom says is true and she says that what he says is false.
I think about it, then I think about it some more, then I think I better go to bed. I undo 8 buttons plus 2 shoelaces. I subtract 2 shoes. I multiply times 2 socks and divide by 3 pillows to get 5 shoes for remainder week, which is all I need before I fall asleep. Then the problems really begin.
I dream. I'm trapped in a room with no doors and no windows. The room is covered with a lifetime of problems. I have only one piece of chalk. How do I get out? I'm about to give up and die. When the answer to my problem comes to me, fractions. I break the chalk in half, then I put the 2 halves together. 1 half plus 1 half equals 1 whole. I put the hole on the wall and jump out. We're free! We're free!
Until science class with Mr. Newton said, you know, you can think of almost everything as a science problem. Lord have mercy.